Yo, so real quick, sometimes when you be trying to do stuff and then you don't do it right, but you try to gloss over it and you be like, it's gonna work out fine. Or maybe it's just me. But in this video, I am putting a Andis blade from the T-Outliner Andis blade onto the JRL 2020T because a few people have told me to try it out, this and that, so I'm doing it. In this video, it's my first time doing it. So I ran into a little snag, right? But we're gonna gloss right over that like it never happened. I kept it in the video because who cares? And I'm not gonna record a whole video over again because I messed up one time because I think I got it right. So since I got it right, we good, right? But check out the video. Don't worry about the mess up. And it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Everybody mess up every now and then. It's part of life. It's part of growth. It's part of the situation. It was my first time doing the blade switch. So either way, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, which I'm really never on as much, so it really doesn't matter. Instagram I am on. Anyway, let's get to the video. It happened, but I did get a switch. And at the end, I'm gonna try to get a little clips of me actually using the JRL 2020T with the Andis blade. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. What's going on? Cuts by Reggie back with another video. And today we have the JRL 2020T, and I'm going to be putting the Andis T-Outliner blade on it. I ran into a little problem, but nothing too big. This is the On The Money blade setter from the Rich Barber. It helps zero gap Andis blades. They have a few different ones, but today we will be using the Andis T-Outliner setter to zero gap it, and I'll show you where I ran into the problem with it. Not actually using the tool. I've used the tool before, but I'm gonna show you where I ran into the problem with putting it on a JRL. Whenever you get a new blade, you want to make sure you got it oiled up. I mean, sometimes they come okay and ready to move, but sometimes, man, them things be stiff. And this is just a regular portion of a video, just showing you how to, I guess, zero gap the T-Outliner blade. You want to loosen up the screws, make sure it's able to move with the On The Money setter. Though, it's super easy. I had a problem with, they have one for GTX blades. It gives me a problem, but with this one, just putting it on there, pushing your cutting blade up, tighten up them screws. For the most part, you always gonna be ready to go. But this is where I ran into the problem with putting it on a JRL 2020T. Look at that though. The Rich Barber did their thing with this tool. It's been out for a little while. I use it every now and then. Sometimes my eyes get crossed and I just use a tool setter, man. It works the best. Here we are, just taking the JRL, taking the blade off. Very simple. Take the two screws just like any other trimmer. Take the two screws off, pop it off. With the cordless, they got this little white piece to keep it on the motor. So you want to take it off, put it right up, match it up with the two holes on there, and it's gonna click right in. Easy snap. Oiled up, we ready to move. And this is where my non-thinking and trying to move too fast come into a screw up. Because those two screws right there, where that middle piece is, it don't go right there. It won't fit on there. But my dumb self tried to go through it so quick, not even thinking, and left it on there. And then I was wondering why it wouldn't fit on there. As you can see, I was a little confused for a second. then something in my brain clicked, and I said, wait a minute. Those are not supposed to, that part is not supposed to be on this blade while you're putting it on the cordless trimmer. So I took that piece off, set it right on there. Match them holes up. My fingers are fat, man, and these trimmers these days, they small. It's nobody's fault but mine. I need to lose some weight. But as you can see, you put the 2 screws in, man, and you ready to go. And once you got that white part, you match it up to the little silver, the silver clipping. You know, it clicks right on. And you know, since I took that off, the zero gapping with the blade setter didn't matter. Now I gotta set them with my eyes, and this is where I say my eyes sometimes get cross-eyed, but I was able to get them situated, and you know, got them together. Not too big of a deal. And this is just using your eyes, man. I stepped off from the camera because I was trying to do it in front of the camera. I said, let me make sure I'm doing this right. This is when we come back, we set up, blade ready to go, zero gap, at least the closest I can get it. You get what I'm saying? Some trimmers will let you get a little closer than others, but the JRL with this Andis blade was not bad. Here's the test here. If you set trimmers, man, I'm a hairy guy, so my arm has been, I'm talking about, I've used them plenty of times, and plus I help set trimmers at the shop. So not only my trimmers are cutting on across my arm, I got the other barber's trimmers cutting across my arm as well. But that's how you do it. That's the on the money blade setter from the Rich Barber, richbarber.com. I'll leave a link below. This is the JRL 2020T with the Andis T-Outliner blade. And I'm gonna put a few clips at the end of this, you know, to let you just see how it works, even with the motor from it, you know. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, like the video, you know, let's communicate. I try to get a different texture of going against the grain. I mean, they cutting smooth. I did have to go through it a couple of times. They're not as smooth as the Babeless are with the bottom part. I mean, I don't hate the JRL 2020T. They're not my favorite. But as you can see, I mean, once you got that blade set right, and this is me with the T-Outliner blade after I had to set it again. I mean, it works pretty good, and I've seen videos of people using them as their main clip, you know, main trimmer. Little beard work. And actually, I had the Andis cutting blade on there, and for some reason, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't moving right, so I put the JRL 2020T cutting blade with the steel blade of the Andis, and for some reason that seemed to work better. As you can see, once I get to this lineup, I mean, we moving right across without no problem. Yeah, buddy. And again, they not bad, especially when you put the Andis blade on there. I like the Andis blade better than the actual JRL 2020 blade. So once you get that on there, you got it set, I think you be ready to go, man. Again, man, thank you all for watching the video. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like and comment, share it with your friends. If you see something you like, let me know. If you see something you don't like, hey, let me know.